Good morning, students. It's week 5. Believe it or not, we're already at week 5. And as you can see here in assignments, this is about outlining paragraphs and supporting details. So let's go ahead and open that folder and see what do we have to do this week. Okay, and as always, we see the assignments at a glance over here at the left. You notice that it says Exam 1. Exam 1 can be taken at home. Okay, so you do not need to worry about going to the testing center at this time. We will have a midterm exam, and I believe it's in week 8, and you will have to go to the language center. So that's coming soon, but it's not this week. And then we've got our usual work with vocabulary and word cards, but we're going to start working with summarizing, which is something new and is not easy to do. But you guys are so amazing. I'm sure you're gonna be fine learning how to do that. And also continuing with the giver. All right, so let's scroll down and see. Make sure to read your learning objectives on the right so you know the purpose of all these assignments. All right, so first of all, exam 1, it says, what's the purpose of it? It will assess your ability to recognize the meaning of words in context and to find main ideas of paragraphs. Okay, so you can go back and review the information that you've learned about doing these things in previous weeks if you wish to. Okay, you need to finish the exam but by Sunday at midnight. Okay, you do not need to go to the testing center. This exam you can take at home. Okay, but keep in mind, you can only take this in one sitting, and you have 2.5 hours to complete it. So when you start it, the timer will begin and give you 2.5 hours. So you can't like open the test and read it and then go back later and take it. It doesn't work that way, okay? We have to prevent that, you from doing that. So you take it in one sitting, okay? If you stop it and close it, it won't be able to be reopened. All right, students, is that very, very clear? So don't start the exam until you're absolutely ready, okay? And just do your best, okay? It's only worth 5% of your total course grade. So it's good to study for it by reviewing the material. And then when you're ready and you have no interruptions, go somewhere in your house, start the test, and take it, okay? But don't close it, okay? Don't close it before you're done. All right, a lot of the rest of this week is similar to previous weeks, okay? You've got vocabulary words, quizzes on previous words from page 16 and 17, and you're going to go to quizzes to take the BVS Chapter 3 quiz. You've got this assignment, which is about finding supporting details. Okay, so it says on the course menu, go to 10 steps, look at this chapter about supporting details, watch the PowerPoint presentation, complete the exercises in 10 steps. Okay, so the quizzes are for practice. Okay, you get 20 points for the 2 practice quizzes. Then you're going to do practice 1 and practice 2 on these pages of your book. Download this document and type your answers in the document. And then finally, after you've typed your answers in this document and saved it, then you submit it up here. So like I always say so many times, it gets boring. Just be sure to do each step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do them in order, carefully without skipping anything, you'll be ready to do this final thing in 6. Okay, and submit it in 7. All right. Word cards are coming. I will assign Chapter 4 word cards today so you'll know which 2 words to do. Then you have an assignment where you're beginning to learn about summarizing. And I cannot stress to you how important summarizing is. It is a skill that we use all the time. We use summaries in our everyday lives. When your friend asks you about the movie that you saw Friday night, and she says, "What was it about?" And you give her a short summary, right? You tell her a little bit about the basic idea of what happened. You don't tell her every single detail and every word that every character said to each other, right? You tell her the main ideas and the major supporting points. That's what you do in summarizing in college and in your career as well. Sometimes your boss asks you to write a summary or give a spoken summary. So summarizing skills are crucial, but they are not always easy to do. And so it's very, very important that you get as much practice as possible doing it in English. And so we've got things that we want you to do here. We want you to follow these directions, okay, very carefully. So first of all, you're going to go to summary writing. Okay, go to this example. Okay, review. There's 3 documents in there. One is an article, okay, about culture shock. The second one is a summary, okay, and the third one is a presentation showing how to do the summary, okay. Then you're going to go to the summary guidelines and you're going to read that document. Okay, then you're going to download this article right here, 5 ways to get your children to study, and save it on your computer. Then you're going to read and annotate the article and highlight the main ideas. And in order to get help, you're going to watch this video right here. Okay, if the video doesn't play for some reason, you can try this link as well. Okay, now it says in the same document, type a summary of the article using the following steps. So basically, you're going to try your own summary, okay? And you're going to follow, look, there are 10 steps, 10 points, okay? Don't skip any of them, okay? And just take your time. It's okay. Now, this is another assignment like our paraphrasing assignment where you're going to submit it to me this week and I will be grading it, and then you will have a chance to revise or redo it next week. Okay, so you can expect that it won't be perfect, and that is totally normal, and that's what I want. I want you to just try. This is your first try, and I know it's hard. I know you're going to make mistakes just like I would make mistakes. We all have to write things more than once to get them to the place that is we want them to be. So when you're doing this assignment, take your time. Okay, this is an assignment you might want to spread out over the week. Okay, read this information up here and watch the video toward the beginning of the week. Read and annotate the article maybe in the middle of the week, and then toward the end of the week, work on your summary. Okay, that's just a suggestion. Okay, then we've got more work with your vocabulary. Okay, and that's the same as in the past where you're doing different activities, including in the WordPress online assignments and in BVS. Please don't forget to watch the presentations. They'll help you. Okay, and then you've got your assignment to submit. And then finally, you're going to read chapter 6 and 7 in The Giver. Hope you guys are liking the book. I wonder what you're thinking so far, if you like it or not. And it says, first you're going to read the questions, and you read the questions at the beginning because it helps you to think about what you're going to be reading, helps you to understand. Then you're going to review vocabulary, and then you're going to follow the directions, especially for number 6. You're going to answer 2 questions here and 2 questions here. Okay, not all of them. Good luck, students. Have a great week.